which I will have in large scrapbook room. I'm excited. Anyway, one that is not a bedroom, so I'm excited about that. And so anyway, in the meantime, I have pages 9 and 10 from November 2011 Tilescapes. And so this is what it is going to look like for the most part. I do 8.5 by 11. Sorry. And this is 12 by 12, so I modify things slightly as far as size. But usually I follow the same placements of all the embellishments and photo mats, but just downsize them to work for my 8.5 by 11 layout. Anyway, and so let's get started. Alright, so I have this pumpkin colored cardstock that's 12 by 12 that I cut down to 8.5 by 11. And then I have pattern that I cut down to, where is my ruler? Oops. Yeah, which one is that? I'm going to tell you that large piece in the center is cut to 5 by 10.5. That one right there. And then the rest of the piece from where I cut that one down to is on the second page. And then I do have a strip, which is a cut apart. I was thinking I'd cut that and then mounted it on white, but that is actually cut apart. Alright, and there I am cutting it down. I'm inking the edge. And see here, I used punch aparts, and cut apart on the first page, and cut apart and punch outs on the second page too. Alright. Which is what you see here. I'm cutting apart those strips that go on the second page. Oops. There's my husband. He's going to be late, so I can get this voiceovers done. Turn my ringer down so it'll just vibrate. The vet called a little while ago. Murray goes to the doctor on Monday, which I remembered, then forgot. Now I remember because they called me and reminded me. I will just have to remember for Monday that he goes to the vet for hopefully his last checkup. Hopefully he is good to go. I didn't give him any more appetite stimulants, and he's got has kept his appetite on his own, so that's good. So those photo mats I am cutting down to the bottom one is 5.5 by 4. The top one is 3 3/4 by 5 1/4, and then the green one is 5 1/4 by 3 3/4. And I ink in the edges of those. Oh, I didn't clean the litter boxes when I got home. I need to do that. I don't have to scoop my litter boxes. I got the one, our little box. I got when you turn it over, everything falls to the bottom. You turn it back over, and everything falls in a drawer. And then I dump it into my litter genie, and we're clean. Spray it down with some Lysol, and we're good to go. Anyway, so those pieces I cut down, and then I have some small stamps that come in the kit that have patterns on them, which is what you're going to see me get out. Oh, not yet. Anyway, and I stamp those 2 small green pieces because I didn't like them just sitting there like that, so I stamped those. I'm trying to figure out how they got. How are they? They're glittery, and I'm not sure why. I didn't emboss them. I didn't emboss them. Huh. I have no clue. I did use my Versamark, I do believe. We'll find that out in a minute. Let me not get ahead of myself. Alright, so I am now on the second page, and I'm trying to figure out what to do for that side. And I have those green mats, which are 2.5 2 3/4. I have 3 of those. And I have just white cardstock, but I end up using a scrap of the square tiled pattern. And that is cut at, let me get it and measure it for you, 2 3/4 by 10 1/4. So then the white mat is 10.5 by 2.5. No, sorry, by 3. Because it's 2 3/4. So it's 3. And there, I am cutting that down right there. And I'm going to mat that on the white. My phone's is dying. I need to get it plugged in. And so those, I'm just cutting those down to a good size. Now it's just a matter of adhering everything down, which is what you see me begin to do. Because then things tend to shift and move, and then I get frustrated because it won't stay in its spot where I put it. And this layout contains, well, both of them contains a Kim with safety pins, And so it has safety pin and brad on the first page, and then just safety pins and ribbon on the second page. Or first page, sorry. And then the second page has those metal stickers again. And Roxy's barking at something. And that kept moving, so I was trying to get it lined up. And my finger won't fit in there, so I had to use my scissors. I think I finally gave up and said, oh, forget it. And that strip goes on the first page, and that is a cut apart. Alrighty. I don't remember when I did these layouts. I don't recall. Alright, and oh, okay, that's what I did then. I missed them. It was stencils, so a mask. So I missed them using one of my glitter mists. You will be showing that here. Yep, that one right there. That's a black. But when you mist it, it's more gray than black. Trying to figure out how it had a shimmer to it, and I guess that's why. Because it almost looked like I'd used my Versamark, and that maybe I got glitter on my Versamark is what I'm trying to figure out. And there it is. And that come with the kit, so. And that's a punch apart, punch out, however you want to say it. And it has two holes, two large holes in the top that I will run an orange ribbon through. And that ribbon came in the kit. And then there are two squares that are punch outs, and then two of those strips that are punch outs that I have with I adhered them and then stuck a white safety pin through the holes of those. One says date and the other one is blank. And then one of my layouts that I go to use in scraps, you'll see that on the left hand side there, that tag, it says brilliant, colorful, vibrant. When I get to use on my scraps, I title another page using stickers, and I use 3 different kinds of stickers for but I just realized that I did do brilliant, colorful, vibrant. Or did I do vibrant? Yeah, I did. On another layout. Let me see, because I got them all sitting right here. Brilliant, colorful, vibrant. Yep, I did use that. I guess that's where I got that, because I had that title in my mind, and now I realize why I had that in my mind. Watch out, baby girl. You want in my lap? Is that it? Come on. Come on, don't hit my laptop. Come on. Mama's got to get dinner. Oh, there's the cat. My kids at school, the ones I sit by different ones. If there anyone on Sunny, I'll pick two to sit by, and I try not to sit by them the same one more than once a week. Anyway, and so they wanted to. Oh, there's Jasper. He's my more mean cat. He's a mama's boy. He's my baby, but no one else can mess with him. Anyway, so they wanted to watch my YouTube videos, so I turned the volume way down because we're in the cafeteria, so I turned the volume down and they just watch because I have their preschool layouts of me, videos of me putting together their preschool layouts, and so they tell me whose layout they want to see me put together and we'll watch those. So they like to watch me put together their pages that I did. Alright, so I'm just getting everything adhered now on the first page. And I'll cut off the excess. And what I was saying about the preschool pages is today when we were watching my video at lunch, they saw the cat and they were like, oh, the cat, they got so excited. And I told them, that's Reese. I said, she'll be nowhere to be found, and I'll hit record, and then she appears. It's like she knows somehow. But anyway, so I'm hearing everything on the second page. Well, my bulldog's having one of his attacks. He gets excited, and sometimes it's almost like he snorts or he's like he can't breathe, like almost like an asthma attack, kind of. My dog Zeke used to do that too, and you just tell him, calm down, and then he'll breathe normal. Sometimes I have to do that with the bulldog. Anyway, so now I am going to lay that down, glue that down. I'm trying to figure out, oh, there's Jasper. I'm trying to figure out where, actually I'm going to adhere those strips first. So trying to figure out, can I do my photo mat at the bottom of that white pattern strip or at the top? I was trying to figure out where to put the photo. And I just go with it at the top. And then I have a brad, and I just have to decide, do I want it to go to the edge of the orange page, or, first I'm going to adhere those items. And do I want it to go to the edge of the orange pumpkin colored paper, or do I want it to go to the edge of the white pattern? And I decide to go with it at the edge of the white. And I get my mouse pad that I use to make punching holes a lot easier. So then I'm trying to decide, and I make my decision and I put glue on it so that way it doesn't shift when I try to puncture the hole. And I have those metal stickers, which I use the square pattern in the paper, kind of the, I don't know what you call it, but in the pattern to lay my metal squares. And that completes the layout, and now I have pictures to show more details of these layouts. I can't talk. Anyway, so when I have more done, I'll be back with those. Thanks for watching.